Sagittarius, you divine soul, how are you? My name is Vince and welcome to 7D Tarot. Today I will channel some messages for you, and if they resonate, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with your angels and me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective catered towards us empaths, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box as well. Now let's dive right into your reading, Sag. See what we got going on. Judgment, look at that. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Expect a major realization, an aha moment that's going to lead to a major event in your life. Very beautiful energy. You deserve this, and something very, very good is coming. The moment you figure it out, right? The moment you're like, I should do this, I should do that, I should invest in this, or I should date this person. This is how I find that, this is the diet I should do, whatever it is. There's something big, something you've been waiting for quite some time. A big realization entering your life, and it's going to be from your angels and guides. Very, very important. You have to be able to pick up on this intuitive energy and go with it. Do not resist it. It's the most important part. Your angels and guides will enter your life, and because of free will, they can't just directly tell you what to do, but they'll leave you hints, clues, and synchronizations. It's our responsibility to see these things and to use them, right? So for example, if someone throws us a life jacket, we're the ones who have to hold on to the life jacket, right? We can't expect to be throwing a life jacket and not do anything about it, not use it. And that's what's going on here. Because if you're caught up in fear, anxiety, if you're caught up in the past and not in the present moment, aware of what's going on because you're holding on to other people's pain of being let down, disappointment, betrayed, all the limiting beliefs that happened in our past, we're not going to be able to capitalize on the future, on the present moment. And the present moment's when everything happens, right? The present moment is when you change your life, right? If you are in the past thinking of something, nothing changes for you. If you are in the future hoping for something, nothing changes for you. If you want more wealth in your life, the change that gets created is right here in the present moment. So be strategic with your energy. Very, very important here. Be strategic. That's what that 7 of Swords is about. Change your strategy, but be strategic with it. Don't just be chasing your own tail, right? And keep your energy in the present moment. Don't just basically move on to greener pastures. Just let go of the past. So what does that mean right now? You're going to have an aha moment, some clarity come into come downloaded to you from your angels and guides telling you what to do. You've been waiting for this answer for quite some time. When you get this answer, you need inspired action to take initiative and actually move forward with whatever it is they tell you and capitalize on the situation. In order to do this, you need confidence. You need to feel good. So you have to make sure that your awareness is here. Why? Because when you are in the present moment, you are safe, right? But when you're in the past, there's always a scarcity moment of, I wish I could, I had this, I lost this. All of a sudden your vibrations are lower. Or when in the future you're hoping, you don't want something bad to happen, vibrations are lowered. In the present moment is when you're powerful. The present moment is when you're able to actually download these messages and take action. Everything I've ever done in my life, every business I started in the present moment. Every single brainstorm I had started in the present moment. When I was wooing my wife Alicia, I was in the present moment, guys. And everything fun happens here. When you're making a joke, when you're laughing, when you're making love, it's always in the present moment. Learn to feel addicted to this feeling, right? Now ask yourself, why do I go in the past then if it does me so much harm? Because a chemical called dopamine gets released in your body that releases endorphins that is addictive. Now, the same chemical gets released when you watch the news. Fear. Ooh, boogeyman's coming. Fear. You're sitting there glued to the TV even though you don't want to hear this nonsense. That's what I'm telling you. So the endorphins get released because your mind can't tell the difference between real or fake if it feels real. What does that mean? You're dying 1,000 deaths. Every time you're in the past, your mind thinks something bad happened, and it thinks it happened right here, right now, and that's why you have that lower dimensional energy, which we all go through. Fear is horrible energy that you shouldn't be feeling. It does nothing good for us. It basically places a curse around us, which is being off the wrong frequency, right? Or a bad luck, bad fortune. I'm just trying to use terms we're all aware of, and you don't want nothing to do with that. Instead, when you understand that your powers are here in the present moment, that's when everything changes for you. Because why? When you visualize, your mind cannot tell the difference between real or fake if it feels real. So when you visualize yourself with your future soulmate, holding hands, going for a walk along the beach, giving each other a kiss, watching a movie, drinking some wine, whatever you like, your mind thinks it's happening. So the same endorphins get released. Now you're addicted to visualizing in the present moment. Do you see where I'm going with this? One of them does damage, the other one changes your life. It's the same feeling. Pick and choose. Why? Look at this. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. These are the best three cards for you right now. Like, it really goes to show. I'm gonna do one by one. New energy of love is entering your life when you keep your energy here in the present. This new energy of love is new love because it's going to bring new opportunities to you. On top of that, the love is going to seem very familiar because your soul has been yearning for this. That Knight of Cups lets you know it's almost experienced as well, right? So even though it's new love, it's very familiar energy because this is, your soul has seen this many, many times. This is new for our avatar and our human experiences because we're as old as what our driver's license says. But your soul, who's been reincarnated thousands of times, has found love many times. If your soul could just speak to you directly, which it can if we listen, it will tell you what to do. It's seen it all. It tells you to keep your awareness in the present moment. That's why deep down inside, say for example, if you're going for a walk, right, and you see someone sitting on the grass and meditating, you're immediately telling yourself, wow, this person's a winner. Look at them. They're not on their phone. They're taking some time for themselves. I want to do that. Why are we all naturally drawn to someone meditating? Because our soul is telling us, that's what I want. Please give me that. Feed me that meditation. Feed me that tranquility, that peace. It's coming out of your DNA. That's an example of when your soul's trying to communicate with you, Sag, right? And that happens all the time. So right now, the difference between someone who is struggling in life and just caught up in their mind and ego and fear, and the other person who's just coasting through life and every decision is easy, is being able to listen to your heart center. So feed your soul, which is really feeding it peace, tranquility, and harmony. Now, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Hangman, Ace of Wands. I do feel like new energy is required for you to get out of this funk, because I do feel like right now you're kind of stuck. And I do feel like right now you have to change something in order to change something. You see what I'm saying? Eight of Cups, you got to walk away from the stagnant energy of complacency, of fear, and also of you telling yourself that, bad things are going to happen. Don't start that business because you will fail. That's your ego. Don't ask that person on a date because they'll say no. That's your ego. This has to change, right? To do the same old and expect a different outcome is the definition of insanity. We don't want to be doing that. So what do? Create change. What do? I get myself used to the feeling of feeling uncomfortable, of getting out of my comfort zone. For example, if I want to do something and I immediately, if my first inspired action is to do it without giving myself a chance to talk myself out of it, I will do it. I'll give you an example. We were walking along, when we first got to this beautiful country we're in right now, we were walking along a pier. Along the pier, there was a bunch of locals and there was a big dive, right? It was a big dive. Everyone was diving off the pier. Now, my intuitive energy said, go join them. But without even wasting a second, I gave my phone to Alicia and I go, yo, go film this. It's going to be crazy. Even though it was a big jump, I'm like, I'm doing this, right? I love this stuff. I didn't even give myself a chance to talk myself out of it because I knew, had I asked myself, should I go do this? Then my ego would show up and be like, no, don't do it. And for any reason, right? So because intuitively I felt, no, this is safe. This is good. This is something you should go do. You've seen all these other people do it. You're a good swimmer, and all the energy I needed. I got my answer within a millisecond. That's the thing, right? Like sometimes we think that just because we get an answer intuitively that it wasn't well thought out, it's the wrong answer. No, you don't need to have a well thought out answer if it feels right. You just got to be able to tell what is right and what is wrong, right? So immediately I took off my shoes and I was already in shorts, shirtless, and I just ran up there and I dived off, had a great time, high-fived everyone. It was just amazing, right? So with that being said, I don't give myself a chance to talk myself out of things. If I want to eat something and I say, what should I eat today? And it says fruit, vegetables, meat, whatever the flavor of the day is, as soon as I feel it, I go do it. I'm not going to be like, fruit, actually, hold on, let me think about this. I had fruit yesterday. I had too much fruit today. What my calorie intake is, I don't do any of that, guys. I just go for it and life is good, right? So just follow your intuitive energy. energy, everything will work out. Now, also for you, Knight of Pentacles. So I could tell here you're very close to getting the financial independence that you're seeking, but new energy is going to bring you there. This new energy, first and foremost, comes from you taking care of getting to baseline, right? You got to feel good in order to attract new opportunities, because everything's a feeling. So what are we missing here? What foods are you eating that make you feel good? What podcasts are you listening that are making you feel good? Who are you spending your time with that make you feel good? Answer these questions first, and then everything else unfolds for you. But first, make sure, like the base of the Eiffel Tower, there can be no cracks in that foundation for the structure to be secure. So make sure you cover yourself, cover your grounds physically, mind, body, and soul, and everything else will work out for you. All right, Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, subscribe, and comment. I can't wait till your next reading. Till then, I'll say bye, but we'll chat soon.